Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to London Station. It's just me here right now, and that's okay, because I wanted to play some Minecraft, specifically to build a building from New Dawn, the Temple of Shelyn, because we have so many scenes go on there all the time, and I have a particular vision for how the building's set up, and I obsess over these things, and so I want to I want to build it so I can show people and be like, this is how I think it is. Is this how you think it is? Why not? Apparently Minecraft wants to download an update. But anyway, I only have about an hour. And I'm doing Expedition 33 tonight. So, that's the actual stream. This is a bonus stream. And we're just going to hang out for a little bit, play some Minecraft. Probably spontaneously sing some songs, because that's what I do when I play Minecraft now. I kind of moved the singing into the Minecraft streams instead of the showcases at the beginning. Those should be for like when I am confident I'm going to do a song well, I think. So I think I'll keep that way. Are you done downloading yet, Minecraft? What are you doing? Everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting. There's some soundtrack music going on. That's way too loud. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do Minecraft. I do. Look at that. Okay. Oh, did my skin finally update? I think it did. Yes, I just grabbed a random girl skin. Apparently it's Taylor Swift. But I don't know about that. Oh gosh, you can tell I've been playing other games. I was trying to use I for inventory. Those shorts are awful short, I'll be honest. But you know what? At least she's a little more girl-coded than whatever I had before. Speaking of being girl-coded, and speaking of something else as well, why is this song looping? Oh, it's not. I just took forever to get going. Speaking of girl things, I had a doctor's appointment today. And in that doctor's appointment, I got a prescription for starting hormone stuff, which, it's really exciting. So it was, nerve-wracking and a little intense, but I just pushed through and did it anyway, and so yeah, the journey has begun. I'm very excited. I'm happy and I'm excited and it makes me want to cry. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Anyway, oh no, I'm out of lava. That's almost never happened. That's lame. That's super lame. Hey, you. Okay, we are not focusing on the Blaze Farm today. We are focusing on the Temple of Shelyn. Now, do I want to build it over there or do I want to build it over here? I think I want to build it over here, because it's going to be a decorative building that's not necessarily going to fit into anything I'm doing over here. Not that I have a plan yet, but if I get a plan, I want to be able to do my plan. Oh, I got to change my tip goal thing too. Oh well, just ignore that for now. Ignore it. So, yeah, I think this is a great spot for it. And I have, oh, I should pull this up on my other screen. Also, I didn't pull out my chat thing. Gosh, I was really rushing to get this ready. Because I got to get me ready too, right? Hair and makeup takes a minute. All right, bear with me. Bear with me. Let's put this in here. And there. Now, if you guys are chatting, I should be able to highlight the thing. But I do need to pull up the the blueprint. This was originally made by Min. Min runs the Temple of Shelyn stuff, and he originally made a blueprint, and oh, I can't for the life of me find. I literally just used it to make the thumbnail, and now I can't find it. So I'm gonna to open up my thumbnail picture and just blow up the image. But then the temple has expanded over time, and so I'm going to be referencing this. So we have, like, coming in, there's a main facade. The building is an L shape. The second floor is actually, like, larger than there is space for it to be. Like, it can't exist in that way. And I'm going to represent that probably by having, I don't know, false doors or something. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I guess what I want to figure out is the scale of this thing. So if I want to do my stairwells, because this is not a big building, so it's not going to have like 3 block wide stairwells. It's going to have probably 2 block wide stairwells. And I kind of wonder if I've been see, this is exactly it. I've been picturing this all wrong when I look at the design. So when I picture it and I'm writing scenes, it's not lining up with this. So let's see, that hallway is probably going to be 3 wide. So we'll do it like that. We'll put the storage under the stairs, 3 wide. This is a really long building. It's a really long building. So I might want to orient it. Well, I get. Let me think. There's this sunrise here, isn't it? Yes. So this is north. Right? Have I completely confused myself? Yeah. If that's east, that's north. And so it would be oriented with its face out here. So let's grab some blocks. We'll start building this thing out. And if anybody from New Dawn wants to come in and yell at me about the design, feel free. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut these trees down, though. These are absolutely in the way. I guess I should. I haven't been pinging everybody in the server because the bot is supposed to do it, and then the bot sometimes doesn't do it. There. So I don't want it to double ping everybody when the bot actually does its job. And I deleted my connection and rebuilt it to see if that would fix it, and it apparently did not, which is annoying. The Blue Sky one fixed when I deleted and remade it, but the YouTube one did not. And I did not appreciate that. Alright, just these few trees should make the difference, I think. So, anyway, yes, I'll probably tell this story later, other times, many other times. But, yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today to start getting gender-affirming care. And it was a pretty straightforward conversation. It was kind of like, well, like, how far along are you in this process? And I was like, I don't understand what you mean, but I started questioning my gender in June of 2024. And she's like, oh, so this is, like, recent. And I was like, 2 years is recent to you? Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe medically that's recent. And then I was like, yeah, and I've been talking with my therapist about it, and, you know, by the time I talked to my therapist about it, I was already sure, so, like, whatever, but she didn't need to know that, the doctor. And so she's like, okay, well, here's like, how I start people off, and, like, if you want more specific care than that, like, you should probably go to a different city, because we just don't have resources and clinics for that sort of thing down here. And I was like, okay. Which, you know, according to my friends, is absolute BS, but whatever. I was just going to take the win. I was like, I'm not being, like, questioned, asked to justify myself or anything of the sort. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, let's choose the leading corner. In fact, the leading corner is going to be for a garden. I'm going to have to terraform to fit this thing unless I rotate it. But I want want the sun to rise in the way that I think of the building sun rising, so maybe I will build it over here on the island. Maybe I will. Although it's going to have the back facing the house. So maybe I just need to abandon this idea of which way it's facing. Let's do that. Let's just abandon the idea. Because it's not like there's a river either going through where the temple is or anything of the sort. So if I do it this way, and we knock this down, I'm afraid that I'm not going to get much building done this stream, and that's going to be sad for me. Okay, so leading corner now might be... I want to give this space to be seen. There. Okay, why can I not keep my tabs straight in my brain? There we go. This is what I need to look at. So that's loosely about a third of the distance the garden is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 23. If I go 24, that's going to be good for the exterior dimensions, not necessarily the interior, because I'm going to have 3 walls. So that brings me back down to 21, and I go 7. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud, sorry. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. There's the garden. This is the main chapel. That seems big enough to me. We'll see how it goes. Now, the chapel appears to be square. So we're going to have this run 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there you have it. Okay. Now, this is going to be the stairwell. And I'm going to do my hallways 3 wide. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm wrong. The main floor is square. And then we have a stage which comes up. It's not as thick as the garden is wide, so I'm going to give it 5 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This will be the stage level. Now we're going to have a hallway. Was that a... Oh, that was just the polar bear. I was like, if that was a creeper, I'm going to be so pissed off. Okay, now... the depth of this room is not as deep as the main chapel is long. Again, we can play with proportions later, but just to get something down. If that was 14 blocks, I might call this 12, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As the interior. So yeah, this is one big place. This is a much bigger... Of course, we have expanded it from when we actually first got the chapel, so... Or first got the temple. So that's fine. That handles that dimension. This is going to depend upon how fast the stairs go up. Okay, so... Okay. We're going to have a landing. It's going to be 3 by 3. So this is going to be the landing at the top. And we are raised up. The whole back has an additional layer of foundation that the main floor doesn't of the chapel. So how high do we want to go then? 7 blocks up from there. We're going to go 1 block up for the stage, so that's 7 and 6. I don't know how high we went, because I was not counting. So the distance to the roof itself will be 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this becomes the landing. Oh, I should post this in the other channel too. There we go. Did I put this in the wrong place? Is that the stairwell? This is the stage. That was the stairwell. Whoops. So we'll have a stair here. I guess we'll do it like this. This is a tall temple. But you know it's gotta be. It's a temple. Ouch. Yeah, I hear you. Come fight me. Polar bear keeps scaring me. Okay. Now, I just remembered that I was not actually going to do 3 wide stairs. I was going to do 2 wide. So let's cut that off. Because this wall comes out here, and there's this little bit where you come back here and there's more storage. According to the diagram. And we want the storage to be probably 3 high. So I'm going to just block these off. And you can come in here and there's going to be whatever there is. Shelves, who knows. So that's a wall. Here's the stair to the 2nd level. Here's your storage. And that's supposed to come out to the same distance as this room. And I don't know that it does. That's not quite centered, so that's fine. These rooms are probably 6 by, well, 5 by 5, 6 by 6. I don't know how we're going to do that. Okay, let's do it this, well, no, I got to figure out this dimension first. It lines up right with the bottom of the stairs, so maybe I don't need to do it, and I just call this what it is. That's how we'll do it. Stupid polar bear huffing. Keeps terrifying me. Boom. There's that back room. I don't know if you know this, Logan, but I talked about doing this like right early on. I was like, yeah, we'll build up some infrastructure, and then we'll build like very important places that I get annoyed when clearly people vision the space differently than me. I'm like, let's figure it out together, but let's have the same idea. There's too many scenes happening in this temple. It's very important. It's very important. Okay. Yeah, I'm flipping back and forth between the blueprint that Min made. Well, the Min made and we've updated as we built stuff onto it. So we're going 3 wide there with a door in the center, which gives me 1, 2, 3. Boom. There's the next corner. Let's see here. Now, 5. If I go 5 by 5s, it's going to be this. It's the same thing with the timelines, bud. I knew you would appreciate it. This is not going to line up, is it? One of these rooms has to be slightly bigger than the other, or I need to shrink that one. Which I should shrink it, right? Because I don't want it to be an even dimension, right? It doesn't have a double door. The only double door is the entrance, which is the only room I should have with a even length. So if I go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that puts this here. And we'll just shrink that other room by 1. Spreadsheets are bay. Spreadsheets are the way. Okay. There's going to be a door in there somewhere. And we have a door out the back right there. All right, where are the doors? Oh, interesting. I don't know. I know Min does architectural drawings, but like, I don't know if that was the best door layout there, bud. That's right. Throwing shade at you. You're not even here. But that's okay. We will just make do. Now, how do you get in here? Oh, yeah, jeez. The feng shui of our temple, not the best. Not the best. But the way the dimensions are working out, the doors being... I think it's just that the doors are exaggerated in size in the drawing, so this is actually probably fine. So here's the main temple. There's a big box. And... let's see, we don't even have a garden to the door mapped out here. Did I say a garden to the door? I'm losing my mind. Raised stone stage. Okay, so I had it accessible through there. Jeez. It's not a great design. But we do what we can. Okay, have that door there, huh? Right. Let's see. I'm going to have... let's see, I didn't map this out very well, did I? Oh, that's a problem. That was supposed to be 5. Oh, it is because this is the layer. Okay. Freaked myself out there for a second. Let's do it this way. That's going to be the little stairs up. And on this side. And then... okay, what is wrong with me? These are going to be the stairs. Let's get some light in here. This is the outside garden. Complete with magical rose. Okay, garden's done. This is the classroom / full teaching kitchen. Okay, I need walls somewhere here, though. What's happening? I need walls here. And... oh, yeah, this was the part where I actually added to the design, because I was like, hey, we never put some of this stuff in. It needs to be put in. I'm drawing it like this. Anybody disagree if you don't like it? Oh, yeah, that's a problem. This is an enormous problem. The dimensions don't line up at all. These rooms are too big, or this room's too big. Probably this room's too big. Right, because that should be almost splitting straight down the center of the chapel, that hallway. So we got to bring all this over. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just give it 5. I want to give it 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't bring it in nearly enough. Does it? Oh, it kind of does. And the stairs are going to get in the way, though. So maybe I need to drop the ceiling a little bit, even though we want high ceilings. We probably need to drop them. Let's start playing with it and see. Just give it a chance. So we should have our landing of 3 here. I'll do it all the way because we might not like this. Yep. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do it this way. This is the way it has to be. Puts the door outside right here, and puts the rooms here. And maybe they're not even going to be 5x5s anymore. would be nice. Well, this door is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to line up with that. It's not going to line up. I just have to get used to that because of the stair height. I think, you know, in real building, you can have narrower stairs than you can in Minecraft. The incline is, you can't get a steeper incline. So it is what it is. Or I keep lowering the ceiling. But, like, I don't want to have much lower ceilings than that anyway. Or I shrink the room over even further. Give us less of a landing, perhaps. That room is supposed to be as big as the outside garden. And the hallway's just messing everything up. So I got to make these really small, but what are these supposed to be? The bath and the storage? Those could be pretty small. These are 1 meter blocks, right? So if we're looking at a bathroom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 5, 35 square meters. I should convert that. Call it 3 feet apiece. 21 by 15. Oh. Yeah, that's bigger than my studio. Okay. I'm suddenly much less worried about this. This can go... I can push this outer wall out. This is our bounding box. We know that. Let's just see what we end up with if we do carry this straight across. If we did, we would have a 6 foot by 15 foot storage room. You'd come into it here, and it would just be like shelving. I mean, you can't really do that very well in Minecraft, but like the concept is fine. And then you'd have a 6 foot by 15 foot bathroom, which is kind of functional. And then we'll see if there's other liberties we can take to make things work better. Because we could just widen the whole building. Or the garden. Which is going to push basically this line over and the far wall out over. So everything else gets to stay the same. But this would be your bathroom. You'd come in, you'd probably have the bath over here. You know, below the window. And, you know, a sink, a vanity, or something like that. You know, whatever. I don't know. I don't really know what the facilities they have in Galarian are. But it's not terrible. It does mean these hallways are frickin' wide as hell. 10-foot hallways, roughly. So that's excessive, but for the space and the feeling, you need them to be that wide. Just from my experience. Because yeah, even if you did a single stairwell up here, 3 feet. Yeah, you don't want that. You want a double wide for sure, and you need room to get to the storage back here. And somewhere I got to figure out too from Kalana where the entrance is to the temple below. Because I know it's under some storage, like crates or panels. But I know we had originally cleared out the storage room to be used as a small classroom until we built on. So, okay, the question is, do we push everything out? If we do, we would go out by, we would want to go out by 2. So it would come out to here, and then this would go out to 4 more. If I wanted to keep the same proportions anyway. O? Oh. O? What's O? Behind the kitchen? Yeah, I don't know. As far as the rooms that are named on the blueprint, I don't know what that would be or what that would mean. Because I thought in the scene that she went down when she went down to pick up Amy, it was moving like some planks in the storage area. And so this room here, there were early scenes where Vafi was just taking over the temple the first time. And she was like clearing all of this out and like shoving it under the stairs. And that's why this is extra storage. But I don't know. It's a group effort. So yeah, this is extremely tall storage, by the way. Because for a while I thought maybe it was under here, underneath this stairwell. And maybe it would just like went down there. And maybe we could just say that's what it is. But I don't particularly care. I want it to be accurate to, mostly to Kalana's vision for that part. Yeah. So, but yeah, I could make those rooms bigger by pushing all the way out here. Oh, I gotta put some more detail. Wait. Oh, right, okay. That door can't be there. This comes out, because that was my addition. Oh, there's another thing. This wall does not exist in this capacity. This does not exist like this. This mirrors the stage. So the first block up to the stage is where this wall is. The garden is only this front part. This is the door into this main lecture room. And around here is a little storage closet, which again, you can't really do well in Minecraft unless you just make this out of trapdoors. So going one-to-one in Minecraft usually doesn't work. In the same way that going to one-to-one on a graph paper for dungeons doesn't work, because walls are not entirely a grid thick. And that's always been one of the things about dungeons. So this whole area is the main classroom teaching kitchen area. So when people talk about like going into the kitchen, I don't know if they mean this room or if they mean this room, which is like the, what is it labeled as here? The break room lounge / sitting living room type space. So when we're doing these breakfast scenes all the time, I'm like, which room are we even in? I don't know. And it bothers me. I want to know which room we're in. Of course, we could redo this whole thing. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. But this is kind of currently how it's set up. The only way to go through this chapel is this one door here. You come up onto the stone stage. You go through here. You've got stairs up. You got storage around here. You have this. Let me put the door in. You've got this door here-ish. And you've got a bathroom here. Well, the stoves got moved, but they didn't get moved on the blueprint. I presumed that they got moved into here because this. Okay, so the stoves were over here. Here we go, everybody. There were stoves literally like on this like sermon level stage, and like Vafi used to preach from behind them, and Anne came in and was like, "What the fuck is this temple?" And she was so mad at Kippa. She was like, "Who authorized this ramshackle little temple that like does not meet Shelynite beauty standards?" Right. So the stoves were here, and then part of our expansions, we built out this classroom. We paid to build this out, and I assume that's where the teaching stoves went, and so that would be the full kitchen. So we probably have stoves lining. I would say, maybe this wall here. Maybe this is the main cook area, or the. I don't know if we would have it on the outer wall. We'd want to probably keep the heat inside, but whatever. It can be whatever. So around back here is kind of weird space. But this could be, this could be like where like a breakfast table is. And this is more like where you could have like chairs and people learn cooking classes and stuff like that. But that's the layout of this room. So then that would be then the main kitchen, the main breakfast, everything like that. So when we do these classes that Amelia teaches, that potentially maybe Amy's going to be teaching now, like they have to keep the kitchen like show ready all the time, which has got to be a pain in the ass. But we don't have a good source of income, so So then this room then is more of just like a lounge, like reading space, whatever. When we're just having conversations. Probably has a table in it as well. Probably like you make tea sometimes over here and you bring it over here to meet with people. But what is happening? I'm checking all my messages. All right. Anyway, I think this about does it as far as the layout is concerned. I don't think I need to push out as is. I think it's okay. I think visually it's going to look okay, which is the most important thing. We don't actually need to function in here and say, I can't fit in this space to get to storage. We'll just say, no, it's storage. It is what it is. Oh, man. That's way too long. It is way too long. Progress, though. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Oh, I got to raise this all up a level, too. Son of a biscuit. Well, that's fine, because the stairs will just go straight up one level. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Calm down, London. Calm down. Could everybody just calm down, please? Jesus Christ. I was a child actor. Alejandra. I'm so good right now. I'm so happy. I'm very good. How are you doing? I'm just building a building from our campaign because there's probably some neurospiciness insisting that he will not calm down. Listen, I don't know how everybody else is going to take this, but when I said that, I didn't know you were here, okay? I would not have said that if I knew you were here. Sorry, Logan, and everybody else. Oh, my God. I'm excited that Amy's going to know Amaris. I was like, you can go either way. It's totally fine. I could tell. I was like, okay, they backfilled this when they were doing character creation. This was the plotting that was happening at the lunch table at work. Got it. I saw it right away. I was like, okay, all right. Who had London? Who was assigned London? Could you not feel my energy incoming? Damn, girl. No? Should I build a Alejandra calibrator? Coordinator? Caliper? Something? Detector? Feel your energy coming. Jeez. I don't know. I'm doing very well. I got drugs prescribed to me. Nobody yelled at me or called me names. It was pretty cool. We wanted there to be surprises. Yeah, I know you did. I think you even said as much. Maybe not to everybody else, but you told me. So I knew there was something going on. And I probably could have figured it out if I was really trying to read through between the lines, but like I wasn't, and so I was like surprised. I was very surprised. Okay, I don't know if calipers have another use elsewhere that's making you uncomfortable. Maybe, probably they do. But when I think of calipers, I'm thinking of the mechanical, like, measurement tool that my dad would use in his car shop. So I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that. Could you just calm down, Alejandra? Please? Just calm down. Oh, I'm going to be in trouble. She going to come get me? Don't come after me. Or do. Okay. Which wow? What are we wowing? The chat delay is going to get me. I don't know what we're wowing. Did I said she could come get me? I don't know what's going on anymore. Big wow. It's a big wow there. I don't know what's going on. Okay, how much dirt do I have? Not enough. Does it have to be dirt? No. Am I, like, OCD about that kind of thing? Yes. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. Is this supposed to be stone? Yes. Ugh. Might as well get the materials right if I know them. Oh, geez, I missed a bunch of chat. The Alejandrinator. You felt her approach, huh? Okay, well. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not Alejandra-tuned. Alejandra-tuned. Alejandra-attuned. I'm trying to make it sound cute and clever, but it's not working. Cobblestone, do we think? I mean, it's still not a fancy place. Like, we're doing a lot, but we didn't, like, redo the stonework. Surely. Plus, this has a nice bright color compared to the tough. I'll sprinkle it in. I'll texture it with some stone brick and stuff, too. Once we get to the point of actually making it look good. How much time do I have left? Because I've got to give myself time to, like, eat. And even though I didn't work today, I need to check my work email. Because I'm kind of a big deal. I got to make sure I know what's going on. You got to be kidding me. I grabbed an entire stack of cobblestone and I'm 6 short. Do you know what? I'm so upset about that. I'm going to break a hole straight into my wall. And take it from here. Not there. Not there. But here. Here? Here? There. We probably have cobblestone stairs too, don't you think? Which means I have to go in the house anyway. God. I don't know why the game devs are oppressing me like this. It's not legal to oppress me anymore. Don't they know that? Let's see. We're probably not going to need more than 12, I don't think. Oh, I need to also switch my chat thing to... It always defaults to top chat, and then I run the risk of, like, things being censored from my view. I don't even know what it was. Zach was saying something about Final Fantasy XIV the other day on a stream, and it got blocked. It was probably the context of what they were saying, but still. I was like, dang. No chill. No chill whatsoever. Is this... Yes, it is. Ah. Okay, I'm very focused and very locked in. Sorry if you're expecting a bunch of chatter. So locked in right now. Okay, bonus storage space. Looking hella cute. Oh, I screwed it up, guys. Who had London? Chat. Those who chat. The chatters. There's really no clean way to do this either. Alright, let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. You keep forgetting that you can't pause live streams? What do you mean? Your own or mine? You can pause mine. You can pause them? You can absolutely pause them. And when you come back, you can listen at 2 times speed to catch up. Alejandra. You hearing me right now? It can be done. We have the technology. You know what else is fun? We do not have anything built out over this temple. Oh, God. Okay. I'll prepare myself. I will prepare myself. I thought it might have had a. Let's just put it this way. I realized after your reaction that it might have a medical use that I did not intend to reference. So I don't know if that's the thing we're getting into. But you can pause, but it keeps going. No, that's muting it. Yeah, sometimes the default Minecraft music kind of hits. Alejandra, how are you watching the stream right now? Are you on a computer? Are you on a phone? What are you doing? Help us help you. You can absolutely pause live streams on YouTube. I want to empower you. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to address the quantum rooms. It might just be we find out like, hey, we actually have plenty of space. What? Girl, what? Yes. Yeah, I keep going. I stay in the timeline. Is that what we're confused about? You want me to draw the play-by-post timeline out again? Yeah, yes, and then you resume from where you were, and you change the speed to 2x, and then you catch up, and you don't miss anything. We're speaking the same language, though. I got it. So you're saying when you resume, you forget that you're behind? Yeah, you gotta pay the price and catch up with 2 times speed and then get back to the time, you know? Or just skip over it and then say, did I miss anything cool? And I'll be like, nah, I don't do much cool stuff. Oh God, oh no, it got sad. I'm so sorry. I would never ignore you. I mean, sometimes you're on some shit. Well, let's be honest. But, you know, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Yeah, see, I think we're going to find out that we have plenty of space for all of these bedrooms that we're worried about. And it's just the drawing makes it look like we don't have space. But actually, mapping it out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what? That I said that sometimes you're on some shit, Alejandra? You do not need to calm down. Please don't. I love you the way you are. You keep doing you. Floor is 1 level below this, huh? Yeah, it would be. Okay. What am I working here with block distance? 1, 2. Oh, I can't really see the. Can't really see the lines on these blocks as well. Is that the Taylor Swift song? You need to calm down. You're being too loud. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, yeah, that is going to be narrow. It's 22, and I need how many walls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means I'm working with 17 divided by 6. I need 1 more block. I need 1 more block in this building, and I don't have it. Hey, I got raided. It's Zach and Cheeky. Hey, guys. Welcome in. See, now this is when I'm supposed to do my intro, right? And I've never practiced that, so, you know, what? I don't know. What's up, Nick? How you doing? It's good to see you guys. Hi, my name's London. I stream tabletop role-playing games and talk about content and sometimes play video games. And Zach and Cheeky are wonderful friends, and they're my adopted cousins. So focused. Me? Who's focused? Am I focused? Oh, I was focused on counting when you raided? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta think about how I want to do this. Either somebody's gonna get a room that's smaller by 1 block. Probably Thane, because Logan's in chat. Tee-hee indeed. All the teas and the he's. And the she's. Mostly the she's today. There's Cheeky, too. Welcome in, Cheeky. And Cheeky's viewers. You got here eventually, yeah. I'm not going to redo my intro again. I won't. I refuse. I should. That's the sort of thing I should do, though, if I actually want people to raid me. Hi, my name's London. I do exactly what you're watching me do right now. Just usually better. I'll take the smaller room. I knew you would, buddy. Cheeky got turned around in the veil. Is Shu staying in Thane's room? He must be, yeah, because we got a lot of rooms. I know Slade was in Lala's room. Will Slade still be in Lala's room? We don't know. Soon there will only be she's and none of the T's. What are the T's? I'm not a navigator, I'm an astronaut. There's a difference. Is Zach the navigator? Are you guys have like lore for your whole thing, right? If you guys don't know, sorry, I don't have shoutouts either. I have none of this configured. Nobody's ever rated me before, guys. Yeah, he is on the floor, yeah. Or I mean he's in Thane's room. Anyway, Zach and Cheeky stream on Twitch. They're in the London Station Discord, so you all know them already, pretty much. And they stream video games and tabletop role-playing games. Zach has been playing Lordsworn, Legends of Akaroth, looked at Draconim the other day. Cheeky's been playing Rosethorn Keep. Cheeky also plays Persona 4. Cheeky is a needle felter and crafter. Zach is an artist. They're a great duo and the best friends I've ever seen be friends. They're pretty cool. I like them. And Nick's here too. Nick was not streaming to raid me, but Nick is mutual friend as well and makes all sorts of awesome music and like really cool, like atmospheric guitar stuff that gives me the tingles. Ooh, I didn't need a zombie horse, but these are new. These are new tech. I don't know how to do anything with them though. Do you have to tame them? What do you feed them? Rotten flesh? Why are you mad? Why are you mad, bro? Okay, listen. That was a private moment. And that was rude of you to interrupt. And this is not helping me build the temple, by the way. And I've got 8 more minutes that I gave myself. Zach navigates all the time. I get lost so easily, even in stores. You know, it's funny. So, a character in this temple that had a huge scene today. There's a running gag that she gets lost in this temple and like can't find her way and just like ends up wandering, and we're like, there's only one hallway, and everybody's like, that's what makes it funny. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, I need to focus. I need to lock in. You guys are distracting me by being good friends and supporters, which I will learn to accept, I suppose. I will learn to be gracious and accept the love and the support. I need to stream at this hour of day more often. So many friends here today. All right, dirt. Is that all the dirt I have? Good lord. I guess I could use some quartz. It's the best. Yeah. There's there have been some areas of the story that we've definitely like just opened ourselves up to the silliness. That has been pretty entertaining. It's usually a you know, quite serious game, but we do allow ourselves some dalliances. I guess I could have slept in my bed when I went to go get the dirt. What? Excuse me, sir. My sword sucks. I just don't care enough to make a better one. I'm trying to build a temple, that's why. We stand Slade. Slade has brought quite a bit of life to the game. Would you stop? Would you stop? If I die out here while I'm just trying to build a temple, you guys have my permission to laugh at me. Okay, listen. They're being rude. They're being just awfully rude. For crying out loud. See, you guys, you're not even hard to kill. You're not entertaining for my viewers. Could you just go? Could you just go? Please go. Please go away. What is happening? You have like the most enchanted armor that's ever existed. Embarrassing. Yeah, you know what else I like about that reveal today is I still, you know, there's still enough room for doubt about like what's actually going on there, and I enjoy that. you know, clearly it could be 2 people in one kind of a situation, which the mechanics of that are going to be fascinating because we've explored that in depth with Safa on specifically what her deal was. And this is not going to be that same deal, I promise you. So it could be that, or it could be like this, like, interesting where they are actually 2 different people and they're switching, like they don't exist in the same space at the same time. And I'm good with whatever. I just want to see. I just want to see all the little kids getting down to the river. The boys all shined up, chasing down the women. Paperboy smiling at the job that he's given. The bugs in the grass and the birds all singing. Mr. Moon checking on how y'all living. Stars all waking up the day that's given. I just wanna see. A little Smash Mouth for you. Da-da-da-da's overflown, watching the branches and all go home. And if you listen really close, I don't know the lyrics that well to that song. You know what's a great song though? Waste from Astro Lounge. Are all my Smash Mouth fans in chat right now? Smash Mouth is a band that gets memed on that I legitimately think are really good creators. Mostly in their deep cuts, right? Like, they're known for their hits, but like... How did I unlock a new recipe by picking up a pair of boots? Literally just go away. I'm looking at my watch. I should probably sing that one in a higher... No, I can't do that at an octave though. I'd have to pitch it down. Looking at my watch, at all the time that's been stolen. When I was carrying you, it seems I've tripped and I've fallen. Some may say I love to play when the chance is there to take. Don't want no one to ache. Oh, to be free and inhuman. I'm mixing up the lyrics now, but I think you guys can deal with it. Oh, did I trap this polar bear in the temple? You live here now, bud. Sorry. Sorry, but you live here now. Alright, we're going to have to replace this floor, which if I was thinking, I would have realized would have been all the source of dirt I needed. No. 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 Go away. It's almost 5 o'clock. And I do need to eat. I'm doing my regular stream tonight in 2 hours, which we are going to be doing more Expedition 33 because Min said he was available. And I was like, let's do it. If you guys don't know how we set the schedule for Expedition 33, it's basically when Min's available. Because Min is the series sponsor of that bad boy. He said, here, let me ship you my computer and also buy you this game because I want to see you play it. And I went, okay. So yeah, you could do that too. You ever want to see me play something in particular? Don't do that though. But you could, but don't. I don't expect that kind of thing. I don't want to log off, but I've got stuff to do. I could probably push it another 15 minutes. I could probably. Just to get the floors in. Just to get the floors in. Couldn't I? As a treat. It would be really nice also to have put a roof on this thing so that it doesn't snow in here, but whatever. We'll deal with that later. Stop. No. Stop. No. I don't want to play modded Minecraft. I like vanilla Minecraft. Chat, they're bullying me. Oh, okay. Question. Okay, the blueprint calls this out as stone. So to me, that means everything else is not stone. So I'm going to do the main floor in spruce. She has never done such a thing. What do you mean? when I had my subathon, which is like things that streamers plan out weeks in advance and do marketing hype for. And I was like, I'm going to try to pick up 7 subscribers in a night. I'll just call it a subathon because I think that's funny. Narrator voice. It did not work. But yes, I will sometimes, especially Thursday nights, because I don't work Fridays, and that enables me to make bad decisions. What happened to all my spruce? What else did I build out of it recently? Holy crap, that's not something. 41, that's not going to do it. Did I take the slabs? I'm going to take the slabs. And we're not going to worry about the OCD that the floor is going to be partly made out of slabs, partly made out of full blocks. Because I will double up the slabs, don't worry. If you're worried, stop it. We've talked about this. Chat. We've talked about you guys just need to calm down, right? It's just a game. Nothing to get OCD over. I would never. Because I know I'm setting an example. Right? Okay, let's finish up the dirt. Polar bear, sir, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to ask you to vacate the premises, though. There is no... Sorry. No, there are no scenes that involve polar bears in New Dawn. Not yet. Actually, were there polar bears in any of the attacks in Eternal Winter Falls? That was an event we did. We just had a fight, or we are having a fight right now, where my character has a power now that throws another ally at the enemy. So for 2 actions, I'm able to like yeet my ally at an opponent. They take force damage from the shockwave of them hitting the ground next to them. The target does. Really? Okay. We'll name the polar bear after a character, I guess. Oh my gosh, dude. Anyway, it's cool power. So they basically get all the free movement out of it, plus a free strike, plus then they can take their full turn already standing next to the thing they want to smack anyway. Pretty good. Oh! I should have changed my target to something that went after rock and initiative. Dang it. This is the stuff I'm talking about, where I'm like, I'm not actually good at this game. And I just don't want people to, like, be upset with me about it. That would have been so much smarter. Ugh. Kicking myself now. What time is it now? 5:03? We're doing good. We're doing good. Except for I'm going to have to go cut down trees because I don't have enough to do this whole friggin' floor. Wild. Absolutely wild. You know what? Here's going to be the first thing that grows in this garden. Get some nice trees that way. Get the snow out of here. Even though it's just going to come back next time it rains. I think I could probably fit another one right there. And what the heck? Can never hurt. I'm really excited to play more Expedition 33, though. I've been having a blast. It does have a pretty... It's not that steep of a learning curve, all things considered, but there was definitely quite a bit of me being like, oh boy, what have I got myself into? But I think I've kind of tapered it off. Or I've come to understand it better. Now, if I had just gotten some bones from those skeletons, that would be cool as well. Also, what happened to my food? Why am I out of food? Bye, Alejandra. Yeah, like I keep saying, I need to quit, like, imminently anyway. So I gotta eat. I gotta get some other stuff going. Oh, chat. Who had London? I know we keep having this talk, but when I'm looking for something in a treasure chest and it's there, and I think I don't have it, but I do have it, somebody needs to be on that. And, like, I don't mind who it is. You guys can work it out amongst yourselves. It's just, I can only do so much. And Hippo's not here to tell me that I'm my own person who's responsible for my own choices, so that excuse won't fly. It doesn't fly when Hippo tries it either, but... Oh, it's still not enough, is it? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, for crying out loud. This temple is enormous. This is going to be really fun, though, to just, like, see the sense of scale. Like, hey, boom. Like, Vafi's holding a sermon. She's up there. There's going to be tons of room for pews and stuff here. Probably have some furnishings along the walls. We're going to have artwork up because it's a Temple of Shelyn. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be super cool. And we need more wood, and there it is. Right on cue. And I really need to log off, like, urgently. No, I said I'd give myself 15 minutes. That means I have 9 left. I still can't believe my appointment went so well today. I will tell you guys, though, the nurse assistant or whatever that checked me in, like did the blood pressure and all that, you know, routine stuff, I did not get ally vibes from her. Let me just put it that way. Did not. And I did go in kind of a, like a sort of maybe gender neutral presenting way, kind of. You know, I wore one of my, on a man, it would be considered a deep V-cut shirt. On a woman, it's just a nice shirt. But how did I underestimate how tall this thing was? Like, holy crap. Anyway, and I wore this necklace, too, which is very feminine. You know, it's got moons and, like, a little purple crystal in it. And I wore my hair down in a way that I thought looked pretty cute. And, but I was like, like, I want to, I was literally, like, considering, I was like, I want to sell that, like, I'm all in on this, but not in a way where I'm like, I'm completely out and don't need your help. I probably didn't need to do any of that, but, you know, our brains tell us crazy things. But yeah, my doctor kind of seemed like, she was like, I don't really know what to do with this, but here's the most basic level of information I can possibly give you. And I was like, cool, I'll take it, thanks. Okay, why did I make that much spruce planks? I did not need that much. All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutos. Let's get it done. Wait. Okay, that's gonna be wall. So I don't want to confuse myself. This is not flooring. This is flooring. And that will continue. Oh, you know what, though? It'll get broken up by these walls. Will it, though? I don't think it will. It shouldn't, because you don't want to have the random stone popping through upstairs on the floor. I could do it too thick so that the ceiling and the floor are different, but I didn't set it up that way, so if you could all just calm down, that would be great. Just let me focus. Really appreciate it. And I can say that because Alejandro left. All right. Come on. Come on, mouse clickings. Fine, I'll crouch and do it slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady makes mistakes. Slow and steady wasn't very slow and steady, was it? It's happening. Okay, well, in answer to why did I make all of those planks, it's because I forgot I also had to do this entire second floor, so this actually worked out pretty well. I think maybe... Okay. All right. Okay. All right. True gamer moment. Falling off of your build. We've all been there. Bet I could do 3 at the pace of a crouch. Nope. Wild. It was almost good. It was almost good. Now, I should repeat again, for those of you that play scenes in this temple, if things are not the way you picture them, or not the way that you read the blueprints, let me know. I mean, it's pretty easy to build a building when you have blueprints, though. I don't think I got anything really wrong. It's just a matter of, like, feeling out the spaces for their actual function. Wow. Keep ending up short on just everything by just a hair. Four minutes. 4 minutos más. Oh, and the whole hallway here. Let's try and bang out this hallway quick. I know I'm like rushing like this is life or death. Like I have something else to get to. But really, I just I want to not do a self-care. If I go into the next stream without having eaten, it's gonna be bad. Gonna be bad. That was a fail. I should have brought that tough back up here. But we will use dirt as a stand-in for the meantime, because we're in a hurry. Let's set this up, and then we'll crouch walk it back. How much headspace do I need? Ooh, that was a head bumper, huh? No? It's close. I might put upside down stairs there, though. Or I could do slabs, but I don't have enough. Focus, focus, focus. We are focusing. We are locked in. We are manifesting. We are a regular girl. We know how to... What are all the things he says? We know how to pick up a phone. Okay, now... There are 6 rooms here and 22 blocks interior. We subtracted 5 for the walls. That left us with 17. We divided that by 6. God, these rooms are tiny. So maybe the quantum rooms do make sense. Because on average, it's 3 wide per room, and then one room is going to be 2 wide, which is nonsensical. But we can at least sketch it out. 3, bam, 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is the small one. Oh, okay, there was no floor there. And now it's going to snow on everything I just built. Lovely. That goes all the way through, huh? Oh, but it's going to be the floor where the doorway is, so we do need to go in underneath and fill that in. I hear you, zombie. I don't have time. Brother, what did I just tell you? Okay. Now, per the blueprint, the doors are all uniform on the right-hand side. And that's just the way it is. And also, I've been putting torches at every deviation of the wall. That'll help keep the snow from accumulating in certain places. And there you have it, roughly laid out. I do have a little bit more tough, so I can go... These rooms are long and skinny as hell. See, this is the thing where it's like, nah, we should change this. So this might be a moment to actually... We can get the square footage we need by bisecting it. And how would we access the other rooms? Am I even making sense to anybody but myself? Say you took these three, and instead of having them lengthwise, you have them this way. So you'd come down, you'd have a central hallway this way, and you'd have rooms off to the sides. This would change the entire layout of the temple. And this whole... Well, no, because, okay, the forward-most rooms could have their doors in this hallway. I was going to say this would make this entire hallway dead space, and a lot of it would be. So maybe it would just have like a sitting area or something like that. The other thing is we've never built out over the top of this chapel. And this roof's going to be weird to factor in. Maybe I should just factor in a room that sticks out over there. These rooms are still way too long though. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 33 feet deep. That's insane. They are 9 by 33. So, there will have to be some figuring done about that. There will have to be some figuring. Or, just the rooms don't go all the way out over what's down here on the lower level. But, like, why would they not? You know, they could be set back with little, like, balconies. Not that we've ever used those in a scene, but... Things to think about. Oh, God, it's 5:17. Who had London? Who had her? She's blowing past her own time constraints. Well, not bad. Not bad for roughing out the Temple of Shelyn in an hour. We'll do this again sometime. Maybe into the wee hours of the night. Maybe I'll finish streaming Expedition 33 and I'll come back on here and I'll finish this up. I'll do 3 streams today. Yeah, there's definitely some figuring to be done here. Honestly, if you wanted to... I know, I need to go. If I wanted to make use of the space differently, I could have this come straight off a hallway here and then have entrance to rooms there. And then... I don't know. I just can't have the rooms in this configuration. It doesn't make any sense. I can't help. I didn't think we were going to stream as long as we did. So you know that this can happen, and you didn't save me from myself. Cool. This is cool. I always wanted to do stuff like this and build. I would love to. I tell you what. I would love to just build all of New Dawn, or Starkeep. I mean, that's a big ass temple though. Jeez. Well, it's not going to be that big. That's the outside garden. Okay. Anyway, I should get myself safe. And then I should log off. Okay. That stupid zombie is keeping me from sleeping. Brother, come to the front door. I have to have words with you. Come here. Where are you? Listen. The game doesn't let me sleep if you're too close. Okay, and you? Come on in. Come on in. Okay. Save and quit. Switch to here. So yeah, Minecraft. Cool. Had a good day today. I'm very excited. I'm like very excited. So stay tuned for more. I'll be back tonight and we'll do Expedition 33 and then we'll do more in the future, later stuff, cool stuff. And I'm collabing with Zach and Cheeky, who are in chat, on Saturday morning to do, what's it called? No Man's Sky. So that'll be fun, and we will have to figure out all the tech, like where I want them to show up on my screen. I might make a new overlay that's like just the game, you know, without all the frills. So I don't know. Whatever. That's for me to work out. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. I'm not rating anybody because I'm rushing. I gotta eat. I need to make some food and eat. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.